Eglin Air Force Base, information Foxtrot, special weather at 1531 Zulu, wind 080 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 11, dew point 4, altimeter 3027, pressure altitude -237, density altitude -661, runway 1219er in use.
Eglin clearance, NMX1.
NMX1 clearance.
NMX1, flight at 2 T-38, VPS 29, quick climb, one request.
NMX1, roger. Please Eglin Air Force, the VPS 29 departure is piled on departure. Flight runway heading maintain 3000. Expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency channel 5, clock 5104.
Runway heading to 3000, 230 within 10, button 5, 5104, NMX1.
NMX1, read that correct.
NMX check ox. Two. NMX check. Two. Clear VPS 29 standard, button 5, squawk 5104. Two. Eagle Ops, NMX1, ready to crank words. Negative word, sick 'em. NMX, push 3, crank.
In one of my last flights in the T-38 in January of 2022, I had the opportunity to fly basic fighter maneuvers or dogfighting 1v1 sortie with a brand new lieutenant who had just finished his training. Got to take him out to the Whiskey 470 airspace and do some 1v1 training, which was a lot of fun for me because it's always fun to teach and fly with somebody who's just learning the aircraft. Startup was mostly normal. 2 had some issues with the transponder, which you'll see here in a minute, where it was squawking emergency, even though he wasn't intending to do so. So they were having trouble seeing him on the ground looking like an emergency.
Aircraft on 33rd ramp, squawking 7700, contact ground. Musket 1, ground.
Ground, get for musket.
Is one of your guys in your flight squawking 7700?
And a musket, I don't believe so, but I'll double check.
Roger.
NMX2, I've had some issues on transponder, I'm resetting it.
NMX2, roger. NMX2, verify there's nothing wrong.
NMX2, fixing the issue right now.
Roger, thank you.
Taxi.
2 needs about 30 seconds.
Call it in.
Nomex 2 ready.
Eglin ground, Nomex 1, flight of 2 T-38, taxi from the pound with ATIS and clearance, quick climb to 11,000 on request.
Nomex 1, runway 12, taxi via Bravo. Information Golf Colonel Thunder 3021, quick climbs on request.
Taxi via Bravo with Golf, Nomex 1. Nomex 1, 2 minutes.
Nomex 1, Roger. Roger. Still showing a 7700 code on our tower radar.
Okay, is that for Nomex 2? We'll have him working.
Nomex 2 on aux, my transponder's back up. Out of emergency.
Copy.
If you can just have Nomex squawk by.
Say again for Nomex.
Nomex 2 squawk stand by.
Yeah, they're working the issue now. They should be off. Are you still showing them squawking emergency?
Affirmative.
Ground Nomex 2, I'm squawking standby, and I've got it out of the emergency. It was stuck for a while.
Roger, we're still showing a 7700 code. We'll go get with the SOP and see if there's another aircraft in the ramp.
And 2, if you need to, just go off and turn the thing off. We don't need a transponder.
2.
Push 4. Nomex check.
2.
Tower, Nomex 1, flight of 2 in sequence, runway 12.
Nomex 1, Eglin Tower, hold short runway 12.
Hold short of 12, Nomex 1. And Tower, Nomex 1, just to confirm you're not showing Nomex 2 squawking anymore.
Yeah, we're still showing you guys.
Yeah, affirm, ground was showing Nomex 2 is squawking 7700. Just want to confirm that that's no longer the case.
Still squawking 7700. Nomex 1, quick climb to 7,000 approved, runway 12, wind 050 at 5. Hold short.
Okay, quick climb to 7,000, hold short, Nomex 1.
Nomex 1, runway 12, wind 050 at 5, clear for takeoff, change to departure, caution wait turbulence for the departure.
Okay, Nomex 1, clear for takeoff, push 5.
Usually you'd want to do a quick climb up to the teens, but a quick climb to 7,000 is better than nothing. I'll take it.
All right, 2, remember we're going to 7,000, so it won't be much of a quick climb. 2.
My little reminder might seem a little excessive, but I think with a new wingman, when you're doing something non-standard and it doesn't go as briefed, it's good to remind them that it's not going to be what they expected, just to make sure no one makes a mistake. Here we're doing an afterburner interval takeoff, so he'll take space in behind me and then rejoin on my wing after takeoff, so not a formation takeoff or anything like that.
There's 100, 150. $250. 300. 350. And 2 will just be going to 400. 400, go. Departure Nomex 1, airborne passing 4,000 for 7 tons.
Nomex 1, Eglin departure, roger. Squawk 5104.
5104, Nomex 1. I'm squawking 5104. Nomex 1 showing 7,000, squawking 5104.
Nomex 1, roger, verify 5 miles southeast, Eglin southeastbound.
Nomex 1, affirm.
Nomex 1, radar contact, still not showing a transponder working on you.
We'll recycle Nomex 1.
Nomex 1, roger.
Nomex set 350.
Musket 1, contact mission 258.1, see ya.
Musket 2581, push next, yep.
Gas 901, contact, Tyndall approach 125.2, see ya.
Slow to 300.
Nomex 1, fighting 090.
Left 090, Nomex 1, and I just recycled the transponder. There's old 2.
Factory hands 108. Proceed direct to White Point, then westbound along the coast. November 325 Foxtrot Juliet, Eglin departure, identity altitude.
With Nomex 2 joined up, we're really just cruising out to the airspace, conserving fuel so we have more to use to fight. Even with conservative bingo numbers, Eglin was a very busy airport, and sometimes you needed to conserve fuel just so you could get back safely in case something happened, a runway got shut down, or a lot of traffic, or not weather today. You can see it's a beautiful day flying in the Panhandle, but still, anything is possible.
Nomex 1, contact Tyndall approach 392.1, see ya.
Nomex 1, push 392.1, manual main.
Nomex 1, man this frequency.
Nomex 1, staying on button 5. Nomex, stay on Pry 5.
Factory hands 108, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles northeastbound, PA 31, 1,200. Nomex 1, contact Tyndall approach 392.1, see ya.
Nomex 1, push 392.1. Till approach, Nomex 1, 7,000.
Nomex 1, Tyndall approach, you're loud and clear, altimeter's 3020. What's your intentions?
3020, and we've got the Phantom airspace run of VPS 29 like direct.
Then Nomex 1, I'm sorry, which
we're using the Phantom airspace for Nomex 1.
copy, and stand by. Just 1 second, we'll have hire for you and a transfer over. Are you working with Whetstone today?
Nomex 1 negative, it's just in-house CT.
Copy. Nomex 1, turn right direct Trout, and they'll have a clearance into 470 for you from there.
Right turn direct Trout, Nomex 1.
Nomex 1 radar services terminated. Skyfire cancellation is received 4 or 5 minutes prior to RTB on this frequency.
Nomex 1 Wilco, Nomex push, manual main. Nomex check main.
Getting into the airspace, we'll switch to our discrete frequency, get a reference heading, and then fence in so everything is set up for fighting.
Nomex reference 140. Fence in.
Nomex confirm heading 140. I think my Aegis line is off.
Yeah, I'm showing 140 on both the Whiskey and the HSI.
I'm showing about 160 and 140 is making me go really wide.
Copy. Recommend you bring it in. You can also use the iPad if you need help too.
Downside of flying older jets, sometimes things didn't work, like heading and attitude indicators, so we had to make do with what we had, and sometimes you just have to make it work.
Nomex will use 3020, flight floor 5,000 feet, unlimited clear clouds.
2.
Nomex, push it up, stand by GX.
So a GX or G awareness exercise is a series of 2 180-degree turns. The first turn checks your system, make sure your G suit's inflating, and kind of get your body ready to pull Gs. And the second one checks your body, make sure that you are ready to fight and pull Gs. The T-38 is not going to pull 9 Gs, but you still want to be able to pull that 5 to 6 Gs to make sure that you are ready to go, feeling good. And if you're not, you sing up and say, hey, today's just not my day, let's do something else. So it's a very important exercise in general in any fighter you do. And here we'll do 180 degrees to the left and then 180 degrees back to the right.
Nomex, reference 140, Nomex 1's ready.
Nomex 2 ready.
Nomex for G warm up, hook left.
So the first turn is lower G, like that 4 to 5, 4.5 Gs. Second turn is going to be the higher G turn. The G warm-up is just what it sounds like. It's a warm-up. It's just getting your body used to it and making sure the system works before you pull more Gs.
Nomex 1 ready.
Nomex 2 ready.
Nomex, G awareness, hook right.
Second turn is very important, G awareness. So you're checking your body now and make sure that you are physically able to pull Gs, and pulling Gs warms up your body as well. It gets the blood flowing as it should be to get you ready and acclimated to go do a higher G set. One of the things I'm also doing as a flight lead is watching my wingman to make sure that he sees me when we roll out. He didn't have a problem. He didn't G-lock. He's not pointed toward the water. It's a safety thing as a flight lead that you're watching what's going on.
Nomex 1, 2.8, 5 Gs.
Nomex 2, 2.8, 5.5 Gs.
Okay, next set will be high aspect butterfly set for number 2. We'll start at 16,000 feet.
2.
First setup was a high aspect butterfly set, which means neutral merge, but I was the training aide, so I had power limitations and weapons limitations to give him the advantage.
Reference 140, Nomex 1 ready.
Nomex 2 ready.
Nomex, check away.
Check away is a maneuver from line abreast where we can build spacing so that we can turn in with enough range to merge 180 degrees out, nose to nose.
Nomex, turn in, fights on.
And here at the turn-in fights on, we will merge 180 out neutral, and the fight will be on to see who will get the quickest kill. That tiny black dot is your adversary. He's just as hard to see in real life as he is on the video. Good luck. Lose sight, lose the fight.
Nomex 2, Fox 2. Fox 2.
Really?
Wingman calls 2 shots. Second one was kind of sketchy. That's why I said really, because it looked a little bit invalid. But I wanted to keep the fight going just to see what he would do with the opportunity to keep fighting. Because you should always keep your guard up, fight to the bell. Don't get lazy and complacent just because you think you got the quick kill. And remember, in this setup, I'm the training aide. He has full unlimited power. I am limited to military power, so no afterburner. So I'm kind of wearing him down a little bit and end up in a more neutral to slightly offensive position, which will be a learning point.
Fox 2. Fox 2, kill hostile right-hand turn. Nomex, knock it off.
Nomex 2, back it off.
You're clear fighting. 2. Ops check 1 is 2. 2.75 Gs.
Two is 2.5, 4.5 Gs.
I'll give you the kill on that one. I just wanted to keep it going.
2.
Do you want to do a butterfly or you want to go full up?
I think we can get 2 more sets.
Okay, next set will be a high aspect butterfly set full up, reference 070.
2.
We'll start at 15K.
So since he did really well on the first one, this one's full up, which means everyone has full afterburner. No one's a training aid. It's just mono-e-mono.
Update 060.
I use reference headings here to fix the formation to keep him from having to burn a lot of gas to get back into position.
That was a good job, man. The only thing I saw in that one, you know, it looked like a little bit high aspect on the shots. We could talk about it on the ground there, but just remember energy versus nose position. You know, if I'm threatening you with my nose, you need to bring your nose back around and deny me that access.
Quick debrief between sets, words of encouragement, and helpful tips for the next set to keep him on track.
We'll check it right for the formation reference 070.
Again, check turns can help redress the formation without making your wingman burn a lot of gas and time trying to get back in position.
Go back to push it up. Nomex 1 ready.
Nomex 2 ready.
Nomex check away.
So this part's kind of an eyeball cow. It's 3-ish miles, but visual limits. So once we hit visual limits, you can kind of tell, and then it's a turn-in fights on, or the other one calls padlocked.
Nice. Turn-in fights on.
It's been a long time since this flight, but I think the reason I look over to my left and say nice is because I see him using altitude to his advantage, which when you're full up, you can do that. There's no restrictions.
Fox 2.
Nomex 2, Fox 2. Nomex 2, Fox 2. Nomex 2, no joy.
Continue.
He'd called 2 shots here, and then called no joy, which meant he lost sight.
Watch your field. Nomex, knock it off. Nomex 1, knock it off.
Nomex 2, knock it off.
Reverse your turn. Reference west. I just knocked it off so we could get one more set.
2.
He did a good job on that one. Didn't call a kill, but he had 2 shots. We'd have to assess that in the debrief. And he lost sight, which meant he was defensive at the end.
Object Nomex 1 is Joker 5Gs.
Nomex 2, Joker, 5Gs.
Nomex, next set will be a beam set, reference 250.
2.
We'll start at 12,000. Update 240. Okay, remember on this one, it's just deconfliction, so let me know where you're going with your jet. I'll do the same, and if there's any doubt, American rules of the road, okay?
2 copies.
12,000 feet, 350 knots. Nomex 1 is ready.
Nomex 2, ready.
Nomex 3, 2, 1, fights on. Hi.
Nomex 2, Fox 2.
So this was his first time doing a beam set. We did it a lot in the Navy, but very rarely in the Air Force. He had never seen it before, so we briefed it extensively, which is why I gave him kind of the pre-brief, because deconfliction, nose position, where you're going with your jet is very important so we don't run into each other, and I wanted to make sure we were safe for him trying something new. It's just a different look, and we did it a lot in the Hornet, not so much in the T-38, so I briefed it extensively for that very reason.
Kill T-38 right hand turn.
Number 2, copy kill.
Nomex, knock it off. Number 2, knock it off.
Number 2, knock it off.
Reference 260. Ops check 1 is 1.9.
Number 2, same.
All right, Nomex, let's fence out RTB.
Number 2.
How'd you like that?
That was intense.
Yeah.
Speed to it.
Come back, you're cleared fighting wing. And push manual main 258.1.
258.1, 2.
Eglin mission, Nomex 1. Eglin, Nomex 1. Are you hearing me up 258.1?
2E firm.
That was the frequency, right?
Dude, that's what I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here in case they call back. I'm gonna try Pride 12. Eglin mission, Nomex 1. Eglin mission, Nomex 1.
Check switch.
Eglin, Nomex 1. And no joy on that one either.
Nothing on 258.1 since it's begun.
Yeah, let's push manual 33835. That's Tyndall. Nomex check.
2.
Tyndall, Nomex 1.
Nomex 1, Tyndall first, go ahead.
Yeah, so we're in 470. We're complete. No joy with Eglin mission. We'd like to RTB VFR beach run back to Eglin at 1,000.
Nomex 1, roger, when able ident and have wingman squawk standby.
Nomex with the flash, we'll have the wingman squawk standby. 2 strangle pair.
Had some comm issues checking out of the airspace, finally got Tyndall approach, and now Wing Rock 2 in for what we call the battle damage check to make sure everything's good.
Nomex 1, radar contact to miles east of Shroud, verify canceling our IFR at this time.
Nomex 1, AFIRB, cancel IFR. We'd like to maintain flight following it along the coast.
Nomex 1, roger, IFR cancellation received, maintaining VFR along the coastline, present squawk.
VFR along the coastline, present squawk, Nomex 1.
So for the battle damage check, he'll get in close, I'll give him the signal, he'll look me over, make sure no panels are missing, nothing's damaged, and then we'll swap leads. I'll do the same for him, and then he'll give me the lead back, and we'll head back home.
Nomex 1, Tyndall approach, you're out of clear. Nomex 1, do you know if you're the last ones for 470?
Nomex 1, there was no one else with us unless there's somebody out. I think this is complete for the 1200 to 1300 block.
Nomex 1, roger, thank you.
Clear fighting wing. Or formation is required, whatever you need.
Bison 1 fighting 140 vector for your approach.
Flex ops check 1.7.
2 Sam.
Nice job, man. Good flying.
Mover Thursdays. Gotta love them.
Giddy up.
Nomex 1, maintain VFR at about 2,500 until you pass Tyndall.
MX1 will go. We'll stay here at 4,500 until we're clear.
Right. Bison 1, descend and maintain 1,600. Bison 1, there will be traffic once you join final. It'll be at your 11 o'clock and about 10 miles for the left side.
RTB is pretty quiet, just soaking in the views. Panhandle's beautiful, beach run back. Stayed a little high just to conserve fuel, but also just realizing this was one of my last flights in this area, in this jet, in a pointy nose aircraft, so just trying to enjoy every minute of it back then.
Ops check 1.5.
And we're talking about Romeo 10 approach, a lot of clear, got traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, level 210.
Say again, fuel.
2 Sam.
Copy.
Bison 1, that traffic's now 5 miles south of the field, 1,700 and flight of 3 F-16.
Just try to conserve your fuel here, just in case.
Even on a nice day, I was just paranoid about the fuel because Eglin had tried to run me out of gas many times, and I didn't want to have that happen to us.
Bison 1, roger that. Traffic's turning inbound now. You can contact tower 263.15. We'll see you on the go. Number 1, Golf Tango, descend and maintain 6,000.
Carabel's about a 1.5, Compass Lake's a 1.3, so we're right in between. We just need to not jockey the throttles too much.
So those were two airspaces near where we were at this point, just reassuring number 2 that, hey, we're thinking about the fuel. We've got enough gas, but let's not use the throttles too much, burn more gas than we need to, because every bit counts.
MX1, code 1.
MX2 code 1.
Cleared off, op status.
2.
Nomex 1, your altitude restriction is deleted. You can contact Eglin approach 360.6. Good day.
MX1, copy, push, Prime 5. Good day.
So as standard, we call our codes, code 1, 2, and 3. Code 1 being jet is no problem, full up. He passes the codes to ops to let maintenance know, and then he gets the ATIS to get the weather and information for the field, and he'll report back with that information here in a second as we swap frequencies.
MX2 back up 33835, information golf, codes passed in the blind.
Okay, go with golf, and we're on button 5.
Information golf, altimeter 3021, runway 12.
Copy 3021, Nomex 1. Eagle approach, Nomex 1, VFR 4,500 with golf.
Nomex 1, Eglin approach loud and clear. Information golf is current. Expect the initial via Brooks Bridge, runway 12.
Brooks Bridge to initial, Nomex 1 will go.
Town 11, fighting 270. 270, Town 11.
Since it was a nice visual flight rules day, we were coming back home via Brooks Bridge, which is the VFR reporting point, to come up initial, like fighter pilots, and land via the overhead at Eglin.
Town 11, maintain VFR at about 2,100 for distance class Delta. Oh, Town 11, 2,100. No, that's for Nomex 1, correction. Maintain VFR at about 2,100.
Nomex 1, VFR at or above 2,100.
Town 11, discard. Town 11. Lamp 1, you can expect a straight into runway 19er, maintain 6,000, expect a descent.
Lamp 1, straight in 19, maintain 6,000.
Nomex 1, maintain VFR at 2,100, proceed direct Brooks Bridge.
Setting to 2,100 direct Brooks Bridge, Nomex 1.
1 Papa Victor, descend and maintain 1,600. Foxtrot traffic, 10 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, turning towards Eglin, flight of T-38A, leaving 2,900 for 2,100. Camp 1, send to maintain 6,000.
Lamp 1, 6,000.
Fuel with Foxtrot fighting 140.
Nomex 1, request tower.
Nomex 1, contact tower, channel 4.
Nomex 1, push 4. Nomex check. 2. Tower, Nomex 1, Birch Bridge for initial.
This one I can tell, welcome back, report initial, runway 12.
Initial 1-2, Nomex 1.
It's one big right-hand turn from Brooks Bridge until you get to initial, so being smooth and not bringing the wingman in too close too soon helps him out a lot, and then we get on board right before initial so that we come up looking good, sounding good. And for those that don't know, the overhead pattern, 1,500 feet, 300 knots, up initial, in fingertip, and I'll give him the pitch out signal and 5 seconds spacing, and then I will brake to the left to inside downwind. 5 seconds later, he'll brake, and that gets us into the pattern the most expeditiously and effectively, especially with a lot of traffic.
They're close on the rollout. Nomex 1, initial 1-2.
Nomex 1, roger.
So here you see my left hand is up. That shows the wingman I'm not jockeying the throttles. Also keeps me from jockeying the throttles so that they're just set in one position to make it easier for him to stay in formation. And now I'll give him the pitch out, 5 seconds, a salute, and I'm gone. The overhead brake to downwind is level to slow down, get you below the gear speed so you can lower gear and flaps, and then you'll do a 180-degree turn base to final to full stop on runway 12.
Nomex 1, base gear, stop 1-2.
Nomex 1, runway 12, land 330 at 3, clear land.
Land, Nomex 1. Nomex 2 gear.
Nomex 2, roger.
MX2 just has to call gear down because clearance to land to me as the flight lead is clearance for the formation to land, unless he wants to do something different. If he called low approach or something like that, then they would give him a separate clearance. But if he just says gear, it's assumed that he is cleared to land just like me.
Tower, lamp 1, single 810, 2,700 feet, descending, straight in, 19, full stop, standby gear.
1, Eglin Tower, report established on final, runway 19.
Lamp 1, woke up.
Although it was a little over an hour flight, a lot of learning in the air, most of the learning will happen in the debrief, which will go over the lessons learned from everything from TAC admin to just regular admin going to and from the airspace to the fights themselves. We'll break it down. We'll look at the lines. We'll look at the shots and whether they were valid or invalid and how we can get better and extract as many lessons learned as we can so that we get better for next time. Once clear of the runway, we pin the seat and open the canopy because it gets hot. The air conditioner only works in the air, doesn't work very well on the ground. But this was a fun sortie. It was great flying with the new lieutenant. He had a great attitude. He was a very good pilot and learned a lot. I learn every time I fly with new lieutenants because they always do something that maybe I wasn't expecting and show me something new. But we got a lot out of it, and I really miss it. It was a fun sortie. Probably one of my favorite sorties is just being able to go out there and be the old man and do old man BFM. The last piece to this is we call in our codes one more time just to make sure nothing's changed and then shut down.
No max check. 2. Big elapse, no max 1 on the ground, no change.
No max 2, no change.
Yeah, can you repeat your codes? We didn't get them the first time.
We're both code 1.
2's code 1.
Copy.
Sick.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video and the breakdown with me talking and explaining things. Although the T-38A and the 301st with the at-air mission and TUFITs doesn't really exist anymore, there are still plenty of opportunities in the Air Force Reserve and the Air Force to fly fast jets and do cool stuff like this. Information is in the description if you want to learn more on how to be an Air Force Reserve fighter pilot or an Air Force fighter pilot or just a pilot in general. Even if you're not flying fast jets, there's still a lot of cool opportunities to fly. Thanks for watching. See you next time.